soda and the styrofoam. Spend a day to get my mind blown. Dress it up, you know the Nassau. 200 miles on the dash. Gotta roll a pound up a gas. Switching lanes in the Grand Rapids. We the one that kept it cool with all these niggas.
What's happening? It's your man, the Scholar DJ AKADEMIKS. I have none other than the DMV sensation that got everybody, male, female, young, old, going crazy from just a post of a location. I'm talking about the Crab Boss, man. What's happening, man?
What's going on, man? How you doing, man?
Yeah, go ahead.
Pull Up King in the house, Crab Boss, here with DJ AKADEMIKS.
Man, I was trying to give you the best Steve Harvey I could.
Okay. I feel you.
So I got so much to ask you, man, but let's just start from the beginning. Where the hell did you come from? Because it just popped out of nowhere and it's just like ridiculous. My wife asked me, you don't know this Crab Off guy? So, where'd you come from, man?
Long story short, man, I relocated here from Florida. From Florida. I was born and raised in Pensacola, Florida. I moved here from Orlando, Florida. I've lived all over Florida, different places, Orlando, Jacksonville, Pensacola, different places. But I moved up here a few years ago.
Okay. So, all right, I guess that's it. All right. So, I mean, I'm with the whole aspect of just pulling up. I mean, where did this all come from?
Okay. When I was younger, my grandfather taught me, my brother, my sister how to cook. He's a master chef. Very, very good with food. And since we were 11, 12 years old, he had us in the kitchen cooking food, different things of that sort. And when I came up here, me and my wife, we like to go out to different places and eat different food. We love seafood. I grew up on the beach. I grew up 3 miles from the beach. We love seafood. And I found myself riding around going to all these different seafood places, and it wasn't what I was used to. And I couldn't get what I was used to unless I cooked it. And I got to a point where me and my wife, we was talking, and we was like, you know what? Why don't you let the people in the DMV taste your food and see what they think about it? Because they don't have that up here. So I started putting it out there. I saw a market. They didn't have it. And we put it out there, and the response was just phenomenal, man. People they've been coming out supporting, and it just grew. We started the first week of June of last year. I remember the first week of June, my Instagram, I never got on there. It had 196 followers. Not even a year later, I'm at like 50-some thousand followers. And it ain't me. I mean, I'm cool and look good and all that, but they not looking at me. They looking at the food. You know what I mean?
I will tell you this, you are entertaining on there.
Okay.
Like, you'll be in there, you got March Madness playing in the background. Pull up, King, pull up, baby, pull up with the sauces flying all over the place. Like, it's entertaining. So, I mean, you do got a good personality to it. Did you ever imagine it would get this ridiculous this fast?
Never. I never imagined. My sister do the same thing out of Kentucky, and she was in the same situation.
I seen that. Seafood lady, right?
Seafood lady.
I seen that.
Yeah.
And how's she doing? She getting the same response down there?
She getting the same exact response. And she tapped into a market that was non-existent, like I tapped into a market that was non-existent. They have seafood and crabs, so anybody can cook that.
Of course.
The style and the seasons and the spices and the sauce that we do, nobody's doing that here.
So let's talk about that sauce. What is the sauce?
Let's talk about it. I'm going to tell you about the sauce. The sauce is the Crab Boss sauce. As far as the ingredient, it has 23 seasons and spices in there. I tell you one, it's butter based. That's it.
I thought he was gonna go. You look like you was gonna take the bait and go right into it. But he got a little bit of training. He got a wife right there. So baby, that's all you need to give him. All right, we gonna stop it right there. All right. But yeah, so I mean the style, when you talk about the style, I mean, I'm looking at the beautiful platters we got in front of us right now that I can't wait to dig into. I mean, you're just throwing them on top of each other. There's no rhyme or reason. And kind of that's really, from my standpoint, that's really the catch, because it's not that basic foundation that you would normally see if you went to like a chain or Red Lobster or something like that, or Waterfront or something like that. It's just no rhyme or reason. It's just bow in your face.
Yeah. It's the presentation. People eat with their eyes. So if you throw some food together, it could be some peanut butter sandwiches with some bologna in the mix, whatever. It's all about how you throw it in there. I mean, if you put it in there to a certain way, people gonna look at it and be like, man, that's good. You know, they ain't never tasted the food. They gonna tell their friends and all that. They don't know how it tastes. But when you got taste behind that combination that also looks good, that's even better. So it just makes a really good combination when you got a nice presentation and then the food also has a nice flavor with it. So you just kind of seal the package on that.
So how have you been receiving the big response? I mean, how has life changed? I mean, walking around. Everybody knew you crab boss because when you pull up, the wife just gave me the eye like, oh my God. Okay. Because when you pull up, I'm just saying, I looked at a post, man. You was just in Baltimore.
I was just in Baltimore
in my hometown. Okay. That's my hometown. Man, line
crazy,
was
man.
down the wall.
Crazy.
And then you turned this way, and I realized the long line that I just seen was only half of the line. So that was only half of it.
Exactly.
So how are you receiving this? I mean, because of course it's like a superstar thing and it just hits. So I mean, how's everything changed?
To be honest, I'm receiving it well. I'm a very humble person. Mm-hmm. I come from a place that humbled me. Mm-hmm. And I take things on a certain level. And right now I see a lot of people. It's to the point where I can't really go places without people recognizing me. We go out to eat. Go to the grocery store,
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's not really what I want, but I mean, you can't.
Comes with the territory.
It comes with the territory. I'm receiving it on a humble level. People congratulate me. People get on my Instagram, my Facebook, my different Twitters. People get on there and they tell me how proud and how good I'm doing. But in my mind, I'm not even started because I'm a very high critic of myself, and I feel like I'm not doing enough.
All right, well, let's talk about that. Where's the vision? Because this thing has went so far so fast. I mean, where else is there to go?
Sky's the limit, man. I don't want to just be the local DMV guy with some good seafood. I don't want to be that guy. I want to expand. I'm looking global. I'm thinking globally. I feel like with the right moves, the right connections, the right networks, this brand, the brand that I'm building, I feel like it can go further than the DMV. I got people all in Cali asking me to ship them food and how can they get the food and different things like that. So I feel like with the right moves, I want to go everywhere. I mean, I feel like Joe's Crab Shack can do it. Red Lobster, they can do it. You know, I ain't down in their food, but my food, I feel like my food is just as good as theirs or better.
So when is the restaurant coming to existence?
I got a restaurant in works now. I got some construction, some remodeling getting done, but I'm hoping.
So we already have the location?
I already got a location, and I'm hoping that that's opened up by the summer.
Summertime?
Yeah, before the summer. That's
before
the goal.
Summer, so in the next couple months.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. That's gonna be big.
Definitely.
And you plan on taking this to be a nationwide chain?
Eventually, yes.
So how is that gonna? Are you gonna combo that with your cousin? With your cousin or your sister?
My sister is on. She does it too. She's the seafood lady.
The seafood lady. That's what I'm saying.
My brother does it also. He's Big Al's Crabs, and my mother does it also. Shrimp Lips, and each one of us is in a different state. We have the same seasons, the same sauce, so we already kind of got to start. So it'll be one big umbrella? Exactly.
And nationwide, so you just counted off 4 cities.
4 cities.
Okay, so off the muscle, you got 4 of them right there.
Exactly.
And then, how many do you want to expand to?
Well, this where I'm at with it. I'm looking at it like this. Right now I'm in the DMV, and if you expand in one area, and then you try to run over here and expand, you have to dominate. You have to get your area first, and then you spread out in the grid, and then you go out in the grid from that. Right now, I'm by Bmore, and I'm by DC, and I got Maryland and Virginia.
Yeah, you got 2 of the top 40 markets right here.
Exactly. So my immediate goal is to establish restaurants in each one of those cities, and also be reaching out to different areas. Because the pull-ups ain't gonna never stop. I don't care how many restaurants I got. The pull-up, I feel like,
because it seems like you're having fun when you do it. It's just that little kid in you that just loves it.
But not just that. I can
tell it's oozing out of your every post.
But not just that. I see what goes on in the lines when people standing. People not standing there, and people be in the line an hour sometime, maybe an hour and a half, and people not just standing there with the mean mug.
Them lines is like a mile long.
Exactly, but they not just standing there with the mean mug. People are socializing. People are meeting each other. People are laughing. Some people even drinking. And, people having fun. And it's bringing a community together. And that's my goal. My goal is not to just sell seafood and make a bunch of money. My goal is to also give back and try to help our community, because our community lacks in a lot of that. We don't support each other on a lot of things. So to see 200 of us come out and support, to me, that's big. And there's no violence. There's no crazy mess going on. Everybody laughing, everybody kicking it. And I feel like that's going somewhere. And my goal is also to give back to the youth, because I've had a very diverse background, and I want to speak to the youth and show them that, look, there's options. You have options out here. You don't have to do the street thing. You don't have to sell dope. You don't have to do that. I've been there. there's options. So I want to be an example. I want to speak to the youth. It's a lot of things I got in plan, man.
How many what specific places are you going as far as that? Well, like, is it a Crab Boss Foundation that we starting?
It's unlimited. It's I want to do a I want to get into going to jails because I've been there several times and speaking to the youth. I want to start a foundation to where we can help troubled youth out that are unfortunate, don't have many options, that don't have financial backing. We can fund them and do different things like that. It's just a whole range of things I want to do, and it starts with the platters. So it's just not about the seafood. I feel like it's so much that can be done
more than
from
food.
a platter. Exactly.
Yeah,
and
that's dope,
that's what I want to do, man.
That's dope, man. I had no idea you had that much on that side of it. I figured, I mean, of course, money. You're gonna want to expand and do all that. But as far as the foundation, and as far as the youth and giving back, that's dope. That's really a big part of a lot of things that I would love to see from you. Because I mean, just from the responses you're getting already, I mean, everybody's already reaching out for you. Your phone, I'm sure, is ringing off the hook with all types of different things to do.
Definitely.
And I mean, would you? Because I mean, I actually even deal with people that do group homes and things like that with a troubled youth. I mean, something that's always can be in the works.
That's definitely. That's, I mean, sky's the limit, man. I feel like if you're not living to be a blessing, what are you living for? You know what I mean? And that's my motto. Every day I wake up, I thank God. I get on my knees. I thank God. You know, thank you for waking me up. And I ask God to let me be quick to listen, slow to speak, and humble. Always remain humble and be a blessing to somebody. Because if it's so many of us, we get caught up in our lifestyles, our day-to-day life, and you're running around and you're doing this and you're doing that, and you forget that there's other people who are going through the same thing, but our purpose is to be a blessing. Bless somebody. Bless somebody. That person bless another person. And that's where it starts at with me.
All right. Can I get the wife in here for a second?
Okay.
Come on, get the wife in. Get the wife in here. I don't want you to go nowhere, though. But I just want to talk about that look you gave him from your end of this point, from your end of this whole thing. Because when I asked him, how has life changed and how is he receiving that, your face like just dropped. Like, this is Miss Crab Boss, by the way. It's me.
Yeah, it's crazy. We go out to eat. We went out to eat for his birthday last week, and we couldn't even sit down for 5 minutes. And everybody wants to take a picture with him. They want to talk to him, and it's like they want to have these big, long conversations. And I'm like, hello, we're eating.
I want to eat with my baby.
Yeah. So it's been a little crazy, but you know what? I'm so proud of him. He has like the determination. He wakes up every morning and he does this, and he makes sure he takes care of his family, and he also is a blessing to people.
That's good. That's good. I mean, they always say behind every strong man is an even stronger woman. So I did want to get you in that and hear your side of that part, because it was, I wish I could have got that facial expression on the camera. It was priceless. Like, it just dropped for one full second. But man, I definitely appreciate you coming through. And I mean, we got some joint ventures coming up. I mean, anything else? Tell people how to hit you up, where to get at you. I mean, pull up, King. Let them know, man.
Well, you can hit me up on my a lot of people try to call me, get in contact with me, send me emails, send me a lot of texts, and reach out to my social media. But at this time, things are growing so rapidly. It's not that we don't want to respond to every person, but when you're getting over 1,000-some text messages a week, it's kind of hard to get back to people. You know what I mean?
Of course. It just got real for you.
Exactly. It got real quick. My Instagram is crabboss00. My Facebook is simply Crab Boss. My Twitter is crabboss00. I got a Snapchat that's Crab Boss.
I haven't checked out the Snapchat.
Yeah, it's great marketing. That's what everybody at today. But that's it, man. I mean, other than that, you know, I'll be in the DMV somewhere on a block, pull up King, Crab Boss. You know how I do it. Young Picasso with the sauce, Salsa Valley. You already know, Sauce God. So we'll be here. You know, we ain't trying to go nowhere. You know, I'm from the DMV now. This where I'm at, and this where I'll be at. So I appreciate you bringing me to the show, man. And
yes, sir, man. Salsa Belly. I like that. I like that with Salsa Belly,
baby. We sauced out over here. You know,
AKADEMIKS, Crab Boss. It's Impact TV, man. I'm about to dig in.
It's lit.